Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Monday, the 5th day of May 2025. The EFCC, their spokesperson who spoke to BBC Pidgin, said that they arrested VeryDarkMan because of numerous petitions, and they will soon charge him to court that if he made the bail condition, they will release him. This is just a story that they want to use to cover the fault they have. Stay with me in this video. There are so many things I want us to look into, because sometimes the problem happening around us is from us, okay? First of all, VeryDarkMan is a very nice man. People love him and he has been trying his best. It's not easy to speak up in Nigeria. He has been trying his best. To start with, before now, we saw so many people that have been killed, right from Fela time, all those people, if you talk against the government, they will kill you. The problem I have with us, people who said that they live in Nigeria, the problem I have with us, number one is, when someone have a problem, especially people who are speaking for the masses, some part of the masses will still be the one that will be against him. They did that to Fela, Gani, a lot of them, down to the time of Nnamdi Kanu. What is the crime? What is his crime? Okay, they arrested him. Some people said, oh, his name sounds Igbo. Let him face the music. I was watching, I was telling people that this thing, injustice, it will get to everyone. It's a matter of time. It will get to you. Okay? Now, after that, even this barrister Deji Adeyanju, the lawyer to VeryDarkMan, there was a time the government sent thugs to go and beat him up. You understand? They sent thugs to go and beat him. Some persons were castigating him that time. He's always speaking out. Are you the only person in Nigeria? I was looking and I was laughing. So many people. The same thing with Sowore. People said, is this, is Yoruba, is it? We are deceiving ourselves. Now, VeryDarkMan is a very nice person. VeryDarkMan is trying his best. It's not easy to speak against the powers that be. It's not easy to speak truth in Nigeria. I have to be blunt with you. It's not easy to speak the truth in Nigeria. If you see anybody who is doing it, give kudos to the person. Now, what is going on in Nigeria is that anytime you really want to attack the government that be, there must be a master plan. They will draw a plan for you. There are a lot of unconfirmed news now. They say it was saying Tinubu that wrote petition. I don't know. It's just a rumor. So they were saying it was Messi Chinwe. They were saying it was GTB, but nobody knows. Government have hand in what is happening to VeryDarkMan. Okay, it is not mere individual like you people are saying GTB or Messi Chinwe. No. I'm talking about government. Do you people realize that APC gave VeryDarkMan some weeks, maybe 25 hours, I don't know, to apologize for what he said some time ago? And VeryDarkMan came out, I think he apologized. Whether they accepted the apology, I don't know. You see, this injustice is going to get to everyone, because when it started, we were choosing the side to support. This injustice is going to get to everyone. Now, amidst the death toll in Nigeria about insecurity, they are using all these things to divert people's attention. The real people are still dying. Now, another thing I want to tell us, because we have a lot of problem. We that are in Nigeria, we that find ourselves in this place they call Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned, it is not a real country, okay? Nigeria is not a real country, and it can never be a real country. Now, we that find ourselves in this dungeon, we that find ourselves in this place, we are not helping ourselves. You know why? Before you were born, people have been fighting the same fight you are fighting today. And you think that with your fight, you can make Nigeria a better place? I laugh at people who said Nigeria will get better, because first of all, you don't reason very well. You don't have logic in your thinking. And I don't know the kind of courage that makes you think Nigeria is going to work. How? Have you ever gathered to protest against people who imported about 3 million terrorists into the country? It is real. I am not saying it because I want to say anything. They imported terrorists right from 2015. And the importation continues after the first batch of terrorists came into the country. They have to give way to their people. To the extent Buhari have to say there is a free visa to come to Nigeria as far as you are an African. The reason why he said so is not because of African. They targeted some persons who will come into the country that time. This thing have been said 15 times on national television. Nigerians don't listen to news. We listen to breast, nyash on social media. Now, some persons who are still alive, they are still walking free, imported terrorists into a country. And the terrorist is everywhere destabilizing people. And you fold your hands. You say you want to fight for Nigeria to get better. I pity you because you don't know what you are thinking. You don't know what you are talking about. Anybody who thinks Nigeria will get better, you are deceiving yourself or you lack information to the reason why we are the way we are. If a government is sponsoring insecurity against their people, have you asked why? If government imports terrorists into the country, have you asked them why? If all these things going on, you see military, they are arresting them who are giving Boko Haram, and you see collusion, have you asked why? Even people like Tiwa Danjuma will come out to talk that there is an ethnic cleansing, that if you wait for police and army, all of you will die one after the other. Some people say, leave that man. Kunde Olawumi, the former head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, he came out, he told us, look at what is going on. And these people are saying it on national television, they are not hiding it. People say, leave that man. Leave that man, leave that man. Look at where we are. Come out in the news every day. However, just 15% of what happened is in the news. 75% of what is going on in this country is not in the news. Okay? It's bad as that. 75% of what is going on in this country is not in the news. So it is very, very bad to that extent. And when you come to the news, that 15%, you will see deaths every day. Even at the time of talking with you now, reports of deaths everywhere. From Benio to this place to everywhere, crying, dead toll. People who are fighting are fighting. People who are still killing the Fulani terrorists are killing them in their number. Nigeria is at war, and people don't want to understand where we are going. If you think Tinubu is the only problem, you still have a problem yourself. I want you to sit down and think after watching this video. Tinubu is not the only problem. There is no angel they will bring to us so rock that will make Nigeria to get better. The only solution, history should be, even though they did not introduce history, try to read books. Read the history of Nigeria. Read where we are coming from. Before Ojukwu and Gowon is alive today, went to Ghana, Aburi town, to write what they called Aburi Accord. That this country must have a different kind of structure. Everybody control your security, control your resources. Let us have a center where we can come together. Maybe the agreement was okay. Aburi Accord was okay. But the powers that be who saw that people will prosper, they asked Gowon not to implement that. That is the way we are today. Have you ever asked why the purpose of that Aburi Accord? Have you ever asked why people went to Ghana to do the Aburi Accord? Have you ever asked yourself what is in the Aburi Accord? What led to the Civil War? Have you ever asked yourself the question? The reason of all those things is the same reason why you are seeing death toll everywhere happening. We are not ready for change. And that change can come because we don't have a foundation. So we must tell ourselves the truth. We are not telling ourselves the truth. You don't have a place. Talking of say, it is a house that have a solid foundation you renovate. You don't renovate a house that doesn't have a foundation that is going to fall. Every house that maybe the government have marked it, this house is dangerous. You don't go and renovate it. Nigerians are trying to renovate Nigeria. We have no foundation. We have to destroy this. Destroy the building. Let's lay everybody. If you want to lay your foundation, relay it. If you like, continue to renovate. Think that you can fight for Nigeria. You can do this. You can do that. Until you sit and think. Ask yourself. Yesterday was experience. Today is an experiment. Tomorrow is an expectation. You have to use your experience, your experiment to get to expectation. Anybody thinking Nigeria will get better, you are dreaming. That is a mirage. That is a mirage. Like that time that I used to go to secondary school, I used to trek. And while coming back from school in that weather, hot weather, you will see the reflection of the sun hitting the tarred road. You will see a mirage. I will be seeing like there is a river ahead of me. But before you come towards the river, the thing will disappear. Then the thing will go front. You'll be seeing river there. Before you come close to there, the thing will disappear. So that is just the way Nigeria is. You'll be saying something like, hey, Nigeria will get better. Let's fight it. It's like I can see the progress. It's a mirage. It is a mirage. It's not going to work. How is it going to work when your government are sponsoring terrorists? I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. How is it going to work? All your politicians, how many of them have account number in Nigeria? How many of them that allow their children to study in Nigeria? How many of them have houses in Nigeria. The houses you are seeing here, they are just, even though you see mountain or you see very gigantic houses, they are not just like kiosks to what they have in Dubai, London, US, Europe, everywhere. Ireland, they have started going to Caribbean, okay, St. Kitts, all those places. Your politicians bought their estates. They bought it over. They know that this country is not going to work. Someone like your president, Nnamdi, told you right from time, as far back as 97, 98, that he don't believe in one Nigeria. He don't believe in one Nigeria. And now he's your president. What I'm trying to tell you people is that by God's grace, the pressure is high. Let them release VeryDarkMan. He did not do anything that resulted to the way they adopted him. Okay? It doesn't warrant that. But what I'm trying to tell us is that we should channel our energy again, mark my statement, to those people who imported terrorists into the country. So if we really if we want to ask questions, let us start asking the question. Because we are just cleaning the water on the ground without offing the tap. We are wasting our time. Because tomorrow another person will be abducted as well. Next tomorrow another one is still going to happen. We'll just be doing the way we are doing. Anyway, let me know what you think on the comment section.